day number 2 of helping 95 people, like where I was, and day number 2, here we are. So I want to share this because we are, as Brian Tracy said, my mentors, as he said, we all start from somewhere, and being an employee is not a bad thing. Being an employee is a great thing because you have a job to do, to go. But if you are like, some people like me or other people who doesn't want to stick with 9 to 5 forever, you have to have some sort of a backup plan. And that's what we're talking about here. Have a backup plan. Doesn't have to be a main gig, but if you want a side gig, like a lot of real estate investors, they started as a part-time basis, like I do, like many people do. Eventually I turn into main full-time, but you don't have to. You don't have to in 6 months. You don't have to if you're new. You don't have to do it in 6 months. You don't have to do it in in the next 3 weeks. You can pace it out, but you have this. This is a program that I decided, as I said, this is day number 2. How do you do it? How do you convert from full-time income and to have, let's say, grand goal is to be eventually full-time real estate investor because it's such a great thing to do. But let's say you want to transition to be part-time real estate investor and full-time 9 to 5. How do you do it? And you have to have a game plan. That's what I'm talking about. You have to have a game plan. You have to transition. You have to have a goal. And whether that means, in the next 5 years, you're going to buy 5 properties. In the next 5 years, I'm going to be investing in 5 part-time passive investing, multifamily investings, in 5 limited partnerships. You have to have some sort of a goal, and you have to be really clear. And you cannot keep moving the goal, and you have to write it down. And it's all coming down to having a plan. It doesn't matter big or small, because all big plans start from small plan. And you have to have some sort of goal and hold yourself and literally revisit it every week, every month, every year. And believe me, sooner than enough, your part-time goal will become realization, becomes a reality, becomes a true thing, and boom. And that's how you do it. That's how you converting from full-time employment income to becomes a part-time real estate investor. Eventually have a goal, have a grand goal to become a full-time real estate investor. And that's what I'm talking about. Here we are, day number 2, and each day we're gonna have nuggets and how to help you converting 95 jobs to becomes a part-time, eventually becomes a full-time real estate investor. It's very exciting. I want you to keep watching this video. A lot of nuggets, a lot of knowledge free from this video, because that's how I started. I want to help you guys. Cheers guys, talk soon.